Good evening, everyone. Today we would like to share the result of our discussion. Before we start the discussion, I would like to introduce my team members. Niputu Mila Supitasari, NPM 0065, Nikadet Srijahnawi Dewi, NPM 0071, Nikadet Fitri Widiani, NPM 0078, Ninyoman Anggita Pramesya Dewi, NPM 0081, Nimade Reski Indra Dewi, NPM 0083. First, I would like to share the discussion, the material about the history of curriculum in Indonesia. Curriculum is a set of plans and arrangement regarding the objectives, contents, and learning material as well as the method used as guidelines for the implementation of learning to achieve certain education. This curriculum in Indonesia has undergone change, namely 1947, 1952, 1964, 1968, 1975, 1984, 1994, 2004, 2006, and 2013. These changes are a logical consequence of change in politics, social culture, economic, strength, and technology in the society of the national and the states. The national curriculum is designed based on the same foundation, namely Pancasila and the 1945 Constitution. The difference is the main emphasis on education goals and approach in realizing them. The first study plan 1947. The first curriculum that was born during the independent period using term learn plan. This meaning lesson plan. Lesson plan has just been implemented in 1950. Lesson plans reduce the education of the mind, which provides character education, state award, and in society. The subject matter is related of even daily life. Attention, the art, and education physical. Number 2, lesson plan 1950, 19 and 52. This curriculum further detail each subject referred to as lesson plan. Syllabus of subject very clear. This curriculum has led to a system national education. This is that every lesson plan must pay attention to the context lesson related to every life. Curriculum 1964. This curriculum learning focused on developing, namely creativity, taste, intention, work, and moral. Number 4, curriculum 1968. This curriculum is a renewal of the curriculum 1964, namely change to the curriculum structure education into mental development. Number 5, curriculum 1975. Curriculum is a substitute which use the following principle: goals-oriented, adopting in internship, emphasis on efficiency and effectiveness in terms of power and time. Number 6, curriculum 1984. This curriculum has the following characteristic: oriented in instructional goals, the teacher approach in student, talk activities student learning. And number 7, curriculum 1994. This has an impact on lesson time division system, namely by change for the semester system to system quarterly. Number 8, competency-based curriculum. Curriculum concept that emphasizes development and mastery of computation for students, activity and experience according to national standard. And number 9, school curriculum. The education unit level curriculum is a curriculum operational compelled by implementation each education unit. And currently, curriculum 20 and 13. The curriculum 20 and 13 are not be taught, but rather to form taught the learning of subject which is relevant. All subjects taught and learned in the class should contribute to formation of core competencies. Curriculum change in country are very necessary to be carried out according to the demands of the time. The development of science and technology, the level of intelligence of students, culture, value system, and community needs. In order for the fulfillment of the real purpose of education, namely to educate a new generation and prepare them to build the world.
Now, let's continue with the advantages of the 2013 curriculum. So for the first, the 2013 curriculum more emphasis of character educations. So this curriculum provides an opportunity for educational institutions to be more leveraged in shaping the characters of students, which is emphasized in all exciting study programs. So as to allow the characters of the nation children to be increasingly formed. And then the second is enable students to be more active, innovative, and creative. So the 2013 curriculum is believed to be driving force for students to be more active and able to think innovatively and creatively because this curriculum is specially designed so that students can easily solve a problem encountered in the learning process. And next is the more responsive to exciting social phenomena. What is meant here is that students will be taught to be more independent and responsive in the various social phenomena, either at the local, regional, and the national level. This is a very important in order to keep attention for the fate and the future of the nation. And next is the assessment process is done from all aspects. The 2013 curriculum has a comprehensive assessment process that is starting from the intelligence, attitude and character, social and even religious aspect. And next is the number 5, the institution get assistance from the center. With this, of course, it is very beneficial because the concept is easier and allows good coordination with the center party. The center will also provide direction to the institution. And next is encouraging teachers to be more creative as the learning facilitators. The 2013 curriculum trained teachers to be more creative and innovative in providing teaching. And also, teacher experience are needed so that the material in the question can be conveyed properly and easily understood by students. In this case, this is important for the teacher to be open and always try to develop themselves to be better. And the last is in the provision of learning facilities is more efficient. For example, is regarding textbook and various other facilities. In this case, school no longer need to be confused about finding the right learning facilities because the 2013 curriculum is completed with learning tools and facilities in the consent with the curriculum. That's all. Thank you. Next.
Okay, I would like to continue the material that about things that can be added to Merdeka Belajar in learning English. Before I continue the material, I would like to explain a little bit about Merdeka Belajar. Merdeka Belajar is a program that strives for student learning process independently or freely according to their interest and character. In this program, students and teachers are both free to innovate to improve the quality of their learning and make learning fun. Next. Things that can be added to Merdeka Belajar in learning English. First, building a technology-based education ecosystem. Teacher can use new technologies in learning English that can make students like English more, so that students can innovate and be creative using this technology. For example, when we have listening subject, teacher can use video or movie on YouTube to be creative. Students will also feel unsaturated when watching video or movie when they get a listening subject. Another example, when students have writing subject, teacher can tell students to write essay in Book Creator or Canva so that students can be as creative as they want. They can also learn new technologies that might be useful in the future. Second, cross-party collaboration. Teacher can collaborate with various parties to optimize educational learning. Example, teacher can collaborate with tutors who are native speakers. That will definitely make students more challenged to speak English. Another example, teacher can collaborate with travel agents or hotels that make students have new experience in tourism, which might be useful in the future. Okay, that's all from me. The presentation will continue with Janawi.
We have studied English for 6 years, but why is there still a problem? So many factors cause why we still have many obstacles in learning English. So these are some of the obstacles why we still have we still have obstacles in learning English. So the first one is English is still a foreign language. Well, English is still counted as a foreign language. The first language in Indonesia is the local language because many part of Indonesia have a different language. So local language is the first language. The second language is Indonesian itself. Indonesian is the second language for people in Indonesia. And the last language is foreign language. So it's like Japanese, Chinese, English, maybe French or Spanish, and many more. So that means that is not required to learn, but some companies put a requirement for their workers to be able to speak English. And the second one is MER study. MER study is as known as just study. Yeah. So in school, we just learn the theory of English, like tenses, how to make sentences. It's like reading and answering the questions, and also exam. So mostly in school, we just focusing on the reading and writing practice. So the third one is no practice. So like what I said before, we just focusing on reading and writing. So we don't practice listening or even speaking practice because we just learn the theory itself. And also many Indonesian have a mindset that we are not able to practice because there is no native speaker around us, and so that's why we cannot practice it. We cannot practice the English. And the fourth one is depending on the person. So yes, it is depending on the person. People who wants to learn English, who want to practice their English, they will dig deeply what English is. They will try to speak English in front of the mirror, or maybe just want to practice. They want to speak by themselves to themselves, and also they will listen more about the song and watch movies, or maybe the conversation of native speaker in YouTube, or maybe in the radio, Australian radio probably. And yeah, the person who want to dig more, who want to into it to the English, they will try to find something new, like by adding the vocabulary and also adding the values of the English. And the last one is environment. So environment is very important for us, for for all the people who want to practice English, not only Indonesian or maybe foreign people that cannot speak English. Environment is very important because if you jump into international environment, you will learn many things. You will learn new vocabularies. You will learn how to use that words, maybe how to use the slangs. So indirectly, you will flow with the surrounding. You will flow with the people around you. You will change your outfit. Probably you have a different mindset if you jump into international environment. And indirectly also, you will learn new sentences that you never had before, that you never heard before. And yeah, you will have foreign friends. So next presentation will continue with Anki.
Okay, the next material is about the solution that can be submitted for problem number 3 or next. As previously mentioned, namely building a technology-based education ecosystem, here are 4 factors so that the ideals of the implementation of a digital education system, especially in English education towards independent learning, can be carried out properly, namely the availability of technology, but infrastructure and internet quotas, reliable human resources, in this case teachers and students, are able to transform learning by utilizing digital education, and finally the use and utilization of technology in the learning process. Next. Then it was further mentioned that through cross-party collaboration, for example with native speaker, this activity aims to further improve English language skills, especially speaking and listening skills. In this era, there are many modern innovations such as websites on the internet to meet virtually with native speakers. There are several sites, such as one of them, namely livemocha.com or Duolingo, where students and teachers can learn and chat with the internet user from all over the world. This site is very popular because in addition to learning, there can also repeat what has been learned. The message you.